Hoover is grabbing his ball. He's about to shoot his load. Look at that form. What the heck is that? It's like he just had a spasmodic episode. What the fuck was that?
I wanted to show you how I'm reading the wicks on the Delta histogram on the higher time frames like the 5-minute and the 15-minute. So I've got the MMT Ultimate Delta histogram on all three time frames, the 1-minute, the 5-minute, and the 15-minute. So here's the price action from this morning. Here's our first 15-minute candle, 9:45. So I'm looking at the Delta histogram here. We got a big bottom wick and decently bullish Delta. Now compare that to the actual candle. You can see we actually have a slightly bigger top wick on the actual candle, but with the Delta, you can see there's a bigger bottom wick. Delta finishes bullish, definitely leaning more to the upside. So if we waited for a pullback close to VWAP, there's a nice long opportunity. On this candle, another big bottom wick, still have some slightly bullish Delta. We've got a big bottom wick on the actual 15-minute candle as well. Two big bottom wicks. That's bullish. Get a nice little move up afterwards. On this 15-minute candle, the 10:15 candle, we've got a big top wick, tiny little body. And we do pop down 30 points from the close of this 15-minute candle. Now, this candle, we've got some single bar divergence. You can see the black inside of this candle. That means we finished bullish, but the Delta was bearish. But check out the big wick on the Delta. Got a big bottom wick on the Delta histogram. We got a big bottom wick on the candle. So that's very bullish. I'd be looking for a breakout above the high of this candle. We get that on the next candle, and we pop up over 15 points. On this candle, 10:45, a little bit outside of my trading range. But I'm noticing even wicks on both sides, so to me that's just indecisive. You see we kind of chop around for the next couple candles. On this 15-minute candle, pretty big bottom wick, so I'd be leaning more bullish. And after the close of this 15-minute candle, we do pop up instantly over 35 points. Then this 15-minute candle, no wicks, all bullish Delta. Then you can see we continue to move up. On the 5-minute, here's the first 5-minute candle. Big top wick. We also had single bar divergence. You can see the black inside of this candle. Big top wick on the actual candle with point control up into the wick. Very bearish. Looking for a break lower. We do pop down to VWAP. Here we got a pretty big bottom wick on the 5-minute Delta. We get a pullback after this candle. Make a nice little push up. Next candle, wicks on both sides, kind of indecisive, kind of chop around there. This candle, we got a bigger top wick, get a little move down there. This 5-minute candle, big bottom wick on the actual candle as well. We've got some single bar divergence, black inside of the candle, looking for a break higher, get a nice move up there. So those are just some of the things I'm looking for with the wicks on the Delta histogram. I did alter the settings a little bit again on the multi-time frame setup. I missed the Heikin Ashi, so I've got the Heikin Ashi painting the background. The ADX is painting the candles and the divergence. So I added the ultimate Heikin Ashi to the chart. I've got the Heikin Ashi trend activated, default settings. And then I've just got it painting the background, nothing else, not using any of the other features on the Ultimate Heikin Ashi. Got it calculating on price change. The trend and reversal, I've got it painting the candles with an input series of the ADX. So a very simple baseline setup using the 1-minute, 5-minute, and 15-minute charts, as well as the 60-minute higher time frame with all the key levels and the Greek profile showing the Delta profile. This will be the system that I will be trading with this evening and tomorrow. Just going to be doing some very simple, basic style trading. some of my favorite components like Delta, Heikin Ashi, VWAP, moving averages, key levels, volume profile. I've got the ultimate POC on these 3 time frames as well. Doing a little Asia session trading. Had some divergence back here. Got into a short. We had some divergence on the 5 minute. Nice bounce up. Just following the Heikin Ashi on all the different time frames. Noticing when I get the ADX candles and the divergence. I took another short back here. We had some more divergence building up. Got into a short there. We had some bearish ADX candles. Then the Heikin Ashi kicked in. Had a nice 13-point drop there. We just got some divergence building up back here on the 1 minute chart. Started getting some bullish ADX right there. Also had some single bar divergence on this candle. So I'm looking for a breakout higher or lower. Since we had the bullish ADX here and the divergence, I'm definitely more interested in a breakout higher. On the next candle we break out higher and we've popped up over 10 points. I just got into a short. We rejected off of the 250 SMA. We started pulling back up, but when we pulled back up we had some single bar divergence. Nice top wick on this candle, tiny little body. Looking for a breakout lower. Got the breakout lower, just popped down about 7 points. I got another 5 points or so. We'd also rejected right off of VWAP on the NQ. Sometimes the MNQ and the regular NQ VWAP are a little bit different. And then the previous 5 minute candle, we were bearish on the ADX. Had a pretty big top wick on this Delta back here. When we rejected off of VWAP, Delta kept declining. We're getting this little push lower. So this is what I'm going to be using tomorrow to trade with. Just wanted to show some examples this evening. I appreciate you taking the time to tune in. Anyone that's out there using code MonkeyMan is absolutely the best. Thanks so much for your support. I wish you best of luck in your trading. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.